Just one little thing. It's no big deal. It's never going to, hurt the show or anything like
Jim
that.
Carrey has spent decades making audiences laugh, but his personal life has often drawn just as much attention as his career. Behind the exaggerated expressions, blockbuster films, and global fame, there have been complicated relationships, emotional struggles, public breakups, and long-standing rumors that never fully faded. He rose to become one of Hollywood's biggest stars, yet his private life continued to spark just as much curiosity as his professional success. From marriages to heartbreak, people have long tried to understand what was really happening behind his cheerful image. Recently, new comments have once again brought those old questions back into focus. From his early rise to fame to the relationships, controversies, and emotional challenges that followed him for years, this story takes a deeper look. Born James Eugene Carrey in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, he grew up in a Catholic household with his parents and 3 older siblings. His mother Kathleen stayed at home, while his father Percy worked as both a musician and an accountant. Even as a child, he showed signs of something special. At just 8 years old, he would stand in front of a mirror making faces, slowly realizing his talent for impressions. By the age of 10, he even wrote to Carol Burnett, claiming he had mastered impressions and deserved a spot on her show. And surprisingly, he received a reply, which meant a lot to him. Despite his talent, life at home was difficult. His family moved frequently across Ontario, and at one point, their financial struggles became so severe that they were homeless, living in a Volkswagen van. Jim and his brother even spent months staying in a tent near Lake Ontario. Things improved slightly when his father found work at a tire factory, but in exchange for housing, Jim and his brother had to work long overnight shifts as janitors and security guards. He later returned to school but dropped out at 16 to pursue comedy while still dealing with family pressures. That combination shaped much of his future. His first attempt at stand-up came in 1977, at just 15 years old. With his father's support, he performed at Ukes in Toronto, but the show went poorly and hurt his confidence. Still, he didn't quit. By 1979, he returned with a stronger act, eventually earning his first paid performance, 24 a 20-minute set. He slowly built a reputation, though early setbacks continued, including being rejected by Saturday Night Live and getting booed off stage at one point. However, positive media coverage began to change things, calling him a rising star. He soon appeared on television, landed small acting roles, and caught the attention of Rodney Dangerfield, who invited him to open for his tour. Moving to Hollywood in 1983, he faced more rejection, including a missed opportunity on The Tonight Show. He kept pushing forward, taking roles in sitcoms and films. Though success didn't come easily at first, multiple failed attempts to join Saturday Night Live forced him to evolve beyond impressions into a more unique comedic style. That shift paid off when he joined In Living Color, which gave him national exposure. Then came 1994, the year that changed everything. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber turned him into a global superstar almost overnight. Throughout the mid-1990s, his success skyrocketed, but his personal life became increasingly unstable. He had relationships with Linda Ronstadt, married Melissa Womer in 1987, with whom he had a daughter, and later divorced in 1995. He quickly remarried Lauren Holly in 1996, but that marriage ended within a year. While his career thrived, his personal relationships struggled, creating a contrast that drew public attention. He also spoke openly about spirituality, the law of attraction, and visualizing success long before achieving it. By the late 1990s, he began shifting into more serious roles like The Truman Show and Man on the Moon, earning critical praise and awards, though major honors like the Oscars continued to elude him. In the 2000s, he balanced comedy hits like Bruce Almighty with deeper performances such as Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Off-screen, his life remained under scrutiny, including relationships with Renee Zellweger, Jenny McCarthy, and others. He also spoke about battling depression and eventually stepping away from medication and substances. As his career evolved, so did his public image. Some projects underperformed, and his outspoken views, especially on vaccines and politics, sparked controversy. He explored new creative outlets like writing, painting, and producing, revealing a more introspective side. However, one of the most painful chapters involved his relationship with Catriona White. Their on-and-off relationship ended tragically in 2015 when she died from an overdose ruled a suicide. He publicly mourned her but later faced lawsuits from her family, accusing him of involvement in her death. He strongly denied all allegations, and the cases were eventually dismissed in 2018. Despite legal closure, the impact on his public image lingered. In recent years, he returned to success with roles like Dr. Robotnik in Sonic the Hedgehog, earning praise again. By 2026, he was back in the spotlight after receiving an honorary award in Paris, where his appearance sparked widespread discussion online. Rumors about his look circulated, but officials confirmed it was indeed him. During that same event, he publicly confirmed a new relationship, bringing his personal life back in the focus once again. After decades of fame, controversy, success, and personal struggles, one question still remains. Has the public ever truly seen the real Jim Carrey, or is there always more beneath the surface?